Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today, once again, we're coming in with another classic Spanish recipe, this time from the beautiful region of País Vasco, which is famously known for their rugged coastlines, but most importantly, having some of the best recipes in the world. We're talking a Basque codfish omelet. This is known as una tortilla de bacalao. And let me tell you, this omelet is filled with layer upon layer of so many simple yet delicious flavors. It's made with basic everyday ingredients, and the best part, done in about 30 minutes using just one pan. Folks, this is the perfect omelet for any meal of the day, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and always enjoy it next to crunchy baguette for the ultimate Spanish treat. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. The Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the basic pantry staples you need, such as extra virgin olive oil, which we're going to use in today's recipe, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings. And they even offer classic grilling systems, that way you can always perfectly cook your paella. Folks, visit Tienda.com, let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there. Make sure you use coupon code on a fork during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's just dive right into this. I'm going to heat a non-stick fry pan with a medium heat. Size of the pan that I'm using is 10 inches in diameter, which is about 26 centimeters. And add in 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 45 milliliters. Make sure you use the good stuff here. This is what truly makes a difference. Make sure you get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm going to roughly chop 2 medium-sized onions, finely chop 1 green bell pepper, and roughly chop 4 cloves of garlic. And like I've told you in the past, if you prefer, you can chop the vegetables before heating the pan. Then we'll add the chopped ingredients into the hot fry pan. And we'll mix them around, that way they're all coated in the olive oil. And you don't have to mix this around continuously, but do get it every minute or so, that way everything evenly sautés. While the veggies are cooking, I'm going to add in 2 cod fillets over some paper towels and pat them completely dry. Size of the fillets that I'm using are 7 ounces, which is 200 grams each. And I am using cod that I bought frozen and thawed out, but you can also use the fresh stuff here, as well as any other type of firm white fish. And then we'll finely chop the cod fillets. After sauteing the vegetables between 7 to 8 minutes, and you can see they're lightly sauteed and the onions are nice and translucent, we'll add in the chopped cod. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together. And once again, you don't have to mix this continuously, but do get into every minute or so. In the meantime, I'm going to crack in 6 eggs into a large bowl. I'm using cage-free organic eggs, but you can use whatever eggs you like. But like I've told you in the past, on recipes this simple, the higher the quality ingredients, the better the overall flavors. Then we'll add in 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley over the eggs, which is 5 grams. And season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a whisk until it's well mixed together. Alright, let's move back to the fry pan. About 3 to 4 minutes after adding the chopped cod and it's just cooked through, we'll season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it one final mix until it's well mixed together. Then we remove the pan from the heat and transfer everything into the bowl with the whisked eggs. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together, and then let it sit there for a few minutes, that way the flavors can develop. In the meantime, I'm going to heat the same fry pan with a low-medium heat. Once again, important to use a non-stick here, that way the omelet doesn't stick to the pan. And drizzle in 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, which is 15 milliliters. After leaving our cod and egg mixture for a few minutes, we'll add it into the hot fry pan. And you want to make sure it's covering the entire surface and in a flat layer. After 4 to 5 minutes, it's time to flip the omelet. Now before I do that, I like to run a spatula through the outer edges just to ensure that the eggs are not sticking to the pan. Then we'll grab a plate that's slightly smaller than the pan and place it over the omelet. And in one swift move, flip the pan into the plate. Then we'll slide the omelet back into the pan, and you want to make sure to scrape up anything that gets left behind. And gently push down on the omelet to ensure that everything's in a flat layer. And then using the back of a spatula, we'll compact it from the outer edges towards the center. This is what gives the omelet that classic rounded edge. And we're going to go for another 4 to 5 minutes here until the eggs are just cooked through. Once the eggs are just cooked, this omelet's ready to go. I'm going to remove the pan from the heat and slide the omelet into a serving dish. And check it out, folks. Our Basque codfish omelet is done. Easy to make, simple ingredients, and all done in about 30 minutes using just one pan. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, una tortilla de bacalao. And I tell you, I'm such a huge fan of the Spanish potato omelet that this I cannot wait to try. Moment of truth, here we go. It is right on the money. Absolutely delicious. You have that caramelization on the top of the omelet thanks to all those onions. The eggs absorbed all the flavors in the pan, and the cod taking this to the next level. Easy to make, heart healthy, such an exciting omelet. You would try it home. Once again, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and always an extra crunchy baguette for the ultimate Spanish treat. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Karen Reynolds, Leslie Tyson, Kevin Moran, and Elaine Engros. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.